Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Benchwire Week 7 predictions. Me and Matt are going to predict the schedule for this week. If you guys want to see more predictions, leave a like on this video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and let's get started.
I think before we get into this, we should let them know the audio change is going to be different coming tomorrow because we were in a studio.
We were in a studio at the Willard building.
Yes.
Yes.
At the Willard. That is my major. It's building, I guess. Right?
Yeah, we're going to use it so you guys can hear better audio for
It's like a
future
whole,
videos.
Yeah, it's like a whole recording studio. Like when you watch
Soundproof and everything.
And you see the guys or like the radio hosts, that kind of thing. It's
yeah,
that kind of room.
it's really cool.
Yeah.
So let's get into it.
Yeah. So tonight, the Saints heading to Arizona face the Cardinals. DeAndre Hopkins is back. Robbie Anderson is playing. And Rondell Moore, A.J. Green, last thing I heard about them is that they're both good to go as well. So Cardinals' offense is a little bit upgraded. I say a little bit because D-Hop is going to be good, but, like, I don't know. It's hard to say that they got completely upgraded because they lost Marquise Brown.
Yeah.
For at least 6 weeks. I mean, better than what they initially said, which is that he was going to be out for the season. But regardless, though, I think I'm going to choose the Cardinals. I am going to look real quick the Saints
they're missing
depth chart because I don't know.
Michael Thomas in this game. They're missing Jarvis, and they're missing
so
Marshawn
Thomas
Lattimore.
is out. Thomas is out.
Olave
is
as
out.
well.
Landry's out. So it's going to be Marquez Callaway and Traquan Smith. So
they said, who's starting? Jameis?
I believe so.
Okay.
We'll see. It says that on the depth chart. Well, it says he's fine on the depth chart. Jeez, struggling here.
Words are hard. Would have been limited practice. We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. Regardless, though, I think even if they had Jameis, I'm still going to pick the Cardinals.
Yeah.
I think Hopkins coming back is going to really help them, get back into this NFC West race.
Now, question. Do you think D-Hop is a top 5 receiver right now?
Yes.
When, coming back on the field, do you think he'll be that top 5
if
guy
he is
again?
playing on the field, he is a top 5 receiver.
Okay.
When he's not playing, well, then, yeah, you can make room for one more person because he's not playing. But now that he's back, he's a top 5 receiver. So somebody on that top 5 got knocked off.
Okay. See, last year he wasn't that great for them, and then he got the injury. That didn't help him. I feel like he'll be very impactful for this offense, but I don't think he'll be back to that top 5 level. I think he's going to fall off a little bit. It's my bold prediction, but we'll see. But I do have the Cardinals in this game. They have the better team. The Saints are dealing with a lot of injuries. If they win this game, good for them, but I have the Cardinals in this one.
The Browns head into Baltimore, and they take on the Ravens, who have been kind of struggling. Can't really get the offense to go in the second half, kind of like the Eagles. But their defense has been playing a lot better than they did in the beginning of the season. Browns, I'm not too sure about what to think of the Browns still, because I feel like they've had a lot of games that they should have won, even with Jacoby Brissett starting, but they don't win those games, and so it's just going to put them in a more difficult position when Deshaun comes back in week 11?
Week 12, because he's suspended 11 games.
Yeah.
But I think they have a bye, so it might be week 13.
Okay. But yeah, I'm going to take the Ravens.
Yeah, I'm taking the Ravens in this one. I like the Browns and what they're doing, but they don't have enough to beat this Ravens team, and Lamar's hungry for a win. Lost to the Giants last week. They should have won that game, but he had 2 costly turnovers in that game, so I think Lamar has a chip on his shoulder this game and is going to try and get the W.
Yeah. Buccaneers head into Carolina to take on the Panthers. I think after losing to the Steelers, something has to click for them.
They're going to wake up.
They need to realize, we can't just, cruise through our schedule. Even the worst teams of the worst can still beat you guys if you're not, playing to your standards. So I expect Tom Brady to have already had, a player meeting already and screamed at them.
For sure.
I was going to say a curse word there, but
can't do that. Family friendly.
Yeah, so sure Tom kind of told them to take something out of something, but yeah, I got the Bucs.
I got the Bucs too. The Panthers, they're in shambles right now. They don't even have who they got. They got Steve Wilkes as the head coach. Who's their quarterback? PJ Walker? I don't know. Sam Darnold might be coming back soon. Baker is now hurt as well. I don't see the Panthers competing in this game. All they have is McCaffrey and DJ Moore, but they haven't been that impactful for
They
them
should
on
also
offense.
have Laviska Shenault and then Terrace Marshall.
Yeah,
so the receiving core isn't that bad.
It's
and they
not
lost
bad,
Robbie Anderson, who kind of tended to be.
But
kind
the
of
offense hasn't been great for them.
Robbie Anderson was a locker room cancer.
I think he still will be for the Cardinals.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Bucs need to get back on track. Tom Brady is done with losing, so I think they're going to win this game.
Falcons head into Cincinnati, take on the Bengals. I think the Bengals are going to win this game, but I think that the Falcons have been playing really good. I expect this to go down to the wire. And if it doesn't go down to the wire, well, then in my opinion, the Bengals are back, because that means that they were not kind of, again, sort of like the Bucs, like they weren't cruising. Like in the beginning of the season, I felt like the Bengals were kind of cruising. They weren't actually like playing to their highest of standards. Mm-hmm. So I think this, again, will go down to the wire, but I think the Bengals will wake up and they're going to start going on a run here.
I think the Bengals will win this game. They are the better team, and yeah, they got a way better offense than the Falcons. The Falcons have been pretty competitive this year. Great coaching job by Arthur Smith. I think they're just missing pieces on that roster. Cordero Patterson's hurt, but I'm liking what I'm seeing from the Falcons. I think the Bengals, Joe Burrow, he had a great game last week. He had like 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, I think he's back.
I think like 400 yards or something like that. But yeah, he's back. I believe the Bengals will win this one for sure.
Yeah. Lions head into Dallas, and with how the defense has been playing for for the Lions.
Yeah.
I expect Dak to be able to get into
Dak
a rhythm
is back.
here. He is.
So.
And I expect him to kind of use this as a game. I hate to say a warm-up, because it's not really a warm-up. Like, the Lions are still a respectable team.
Mm-hmm.
But I just feel like with, again, how bad their defense has been playing, that Dak will kind of just tear them apart and kind of get back into like a rhythm real quick. So I think this game for the Cowboys couldn't have been placed any better on the schedule.
Yeah. I'm going to go a different route here. I think the Lions are going to win this game. I think with Dan Campbell having a bye week, you're getting DeAndre Swift back healthy. You're getting Amon-Ra St. Brown back healthy. And the Lions are due for another win. The Cowboys, I think Dak Prescott will be a little rusty in this game. Yes, I know the Cowboys are highly favored in this game, but I believe in the Lions' culture, and they need to get a win and build momentum, so I think they do it this Sunday. Upset of the week.
I don't know if that's an upset.
I would say it's an upset.
No. Like I said, the Lions are a respectable
Everyone thinks the Cowboys are going to win this game, and the Lions are, 1-3 right now?
I don't think everyone thinks the Lions are going to lose.
I think so.
There are quite a bit of people that think the Lions will win, but that's also because they're Cowboy haters, but...
Yeah, but I think the Lions need to get back on track.
If the Lions win, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, they can win games. Like they just haven't been able to put it together because of that defense, which is very weird. Because what is it? Amani Oruwariye, he's a good corner. Jeff Okuda's been playing fantastic.
Exactly. They could shut down that offense. I think it's very possible. But the defensive corner has been great for them. They've lost their last 2 games bad.
This is a game that I would like to put on and see. Maybe I'll put it on my laptop or something for our Sunday. But moving on to the next one, the Giants head into Jacksonville, and it feels like for the first time in a second, the Giants have been on like the road. I mean, I know they were in London, but that
counts as a road game.
It does, but you know what I mean. Like it feels like it's like, oh, they're finally out of MetLife.
Yeah.
I think the Jags are going to win this game. It's not even me just trying to be a hater, because I've come to the point to actually just sit here and be like, I respect the Giants. I respect what they're doing. They have a great coaching staff. But I feel like Jacksonville is too good of a roster at this point to continue to lose some of these games that they've been losing. Mm-hmm. And I think that Trevor Lawrence, he's been struggling. He's due for a game. He was the first overall pick for a reason. He's going to have good games. I think this is one where he's going to have a good game. And I think that James Robinson is going to help out a lot by taking some of that pressure off of him by, having that run game up and going. So I'll take the Jags.
Well, fun fact, the Jaguars are 4-point favorites in this game. So
actually,
the Giants are the underdogs in this one. So I'm going to go with the underdogs and the Giants.
That might make me change my pick.
That shouldn't make you change your pick.
No, only because I feel like the Giants are kind of one of those teams where when they see that they are an underdog, they tend to I don't know. They have a some sort of culture there with Brian Dable where it's Oh, we're underdogs. Yeah, we'll shut them up real quick.
Yeah.
So, but I think I'm still going to go with the Jags, but I'm not going to be surprised if the Giants win.
The way the Giants defense has been playing, finding ways to get turnovers at the end of the game, I feel like that's been crucial to winning these ball games. Just be able to finish out games. They need to do better in starting out in these games. They've been kind of slow, but the second half, they're a second half team. It's simple. Brian Dable has been really great on offense, making adjustments at half. Saquon's been him. Daniel Jones has been playing winning football. It hasn't been pretty, but it gets the job done.
I think that's why you guys are due for a loss as well. Because you do have Daniel Jones. He's been playing fine.
Yeah.
But, eventually he's got to come around and be Daniel Jones again.
But
at least for one game.
Maybe he's changed. We'll see.
But he was the, overall pick? Sixth?
Sixth. So, but Trevor Lawrence, he hasn't been great with protecting the football. So I feel like that he will turn the ball over at least once in this game.
His offensive line is too good.
His offensive line?
Yeah, they have a good offensive line.
They don't have a great offense.
The only reason that he turned the ball over so many times against the Eagles is because of the weather.
Yeah.
I mean, he was slipping, and then the ball came out when it hit the ground.
I don't know. I feel like Wink Martindale will be, blitzing a lot like he always does, and that will cause Trevor Lawrence to,
I don't think
turn
you can
the ball
blitz
over.
Yeah, we'll go into this on the recap and whatnot, but I think that you're going to find out why you can't blitz against the Jags.
Okay.
They have a lot of weapons that they can use underneath.
I have the Giants in this one. I got the underdogs, and hopefully
They should not be underdogs.
Hopefully we can start out 6-1.
Packers heading to Washington. Not going to say much. Taylor Heineke is playing, which means that Terry McLaurin and Jahad Dotson, you might want to start them in fantasy because Heineke's actually able to get the ball to them. But I think the Packers will finally get back on track. This is bad for them. They lost to both New York teams. That's sad.
But they've been playing better.
They have been playing.
It's not like they're bad.
I know, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I get you.
It is the Packers. The Packers.
But the Packers are not
games.
the same team. They don't have those offensive weapons. They just don't.
I'm still going to take the Packers no matter what here.
Okay.
The Commanders are not winning this game.
Yeah, I don't see the Commanders winning this game either.
If they do, it is time for some changes to happen in Green Bay.
Oh, for sure. I don't know what you would have to do if you lose this game. But, yeah, the Packers just aren't the same. They lost to the Jets. They lost to the Giants. I don't know. They don't have the offensive weapons. That's why I didn't pick them to win the division. But I do have the Packers winning this one. They need to get back on track. And Aaron Rodgers, he's a bad man, all right? So he's going to win this game.
Yeah, Colts heading to Tennessee. This is going to be a fun game to watch. I'm surprised it's a 1 o'clock game. But I don't know. I mean, I feel like the Colts have gotten back on track. So I'm going to go with the Colts here.
I'm going to go different.
I know you're going to go Titans because you chose them to win the division.
I like the Titans. I like Mike Vrabel, Ryan Tannehill, Derrick Henry. I think they're a better coach team. The Colts, they're up and down. They're 1 week they're really good and 1 week they're really bad. I just can't trust them.
They'll beat the Chiefs. Next week they'll lose to the Jags.
I think Derrick Henry will have over 100 yards this game and he'll have 2 touchdowns. I think he will run all over this defense. He's done it many times and I think he'll do it again and he'll be the focal point of the offense. So give me the Titans.
Texans head into Las Vegas to get blown out by the Raiders.
Blown out?
That's the way I put it. Yeah.
I think this game's actually going to be close.
Nope.
The Raiders...
I think the Raiders they had a bye week. They're gonna come back and they're gonna be like, all right, it's time to wait the hell up.
Okay. I think it'll be close. I don't believe that Josh McDaniels is him.
He's not him.
He's not him.
They have the talent. So
they have the talent, but
then Josh Jacobs.
This is what I can see. I'll call you this right now. So, the Raiders, I think they'll be up big first half, and then they're gonna kind of scramble in the second half and barely protect the lead. I do have the Raiders winning this game, but I would say it's very close and it's within one possession. I have the Raiders winning, though.
Jets and Broncos. This is another game that's sort of a weird one. It seems like it's a trap game for the Broncos. But then again, the Jets have 3 more wins than the Broncos. So are the Jets favored in this game? I'm not sure.
I would say they would have to be.
It would have to be, but... Man, I cannot see the Broncos going to 1-5 or whatever their record would be.
2-5.
Oh, they have 2 wins. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't see them going 2-5. I can't.
I do.
They still have a good enough roster. Russ is going to wake up at one point. It's bound to happen. He's not this bad of a quarterback.
You think they win this game? Broncos?
I'm going to go Broncos. As much as I've always been rooting for the Jets, like I still love them as like a team and all of that. I think Johnny's not going to eat this weekend.
Well, Johnny, you're going to be eating this weekend. I have the Jets over the Broncos. The way the Jets have been playing the last few weeks, they've been very good on offense, very good on defense, creating turnovers. And, Broncos, they like to turn the ball over. Russell just hasn't been the same ever since he got traded to the Broncos. I don't know if it's a scheme. I don't know if he's just washed now. I don't know what it is. Hackett needs to be fired by the end of the season. I don't think he's him. Who else? Jerry Jeudy they just haven't had a connection with the receivers. He just doesn't have that yet. And
it has to be the offensive scheme.
Yeah, and then the running game. You don't know who's going to be playing at running back. Is it Mike Boone? Is it Latavius Murray? Is it Melvin Gordon?
It should be Melvin Gordon.
It should be Melvin Gordon, but he was not playing at that second half of that game, and it was kind of concerning. I don't know what's happening down there in Denver. So the way the Jets have been playing, I think they're going to ride high and beat them at Mile High.
Yeah, I mean, I could see the Jets win the game, but I think the Broncos are eventually going to get back on track. Chiefs, 49ers, I'm going the Chiefs. 49ers have not looked that good as good as I thought they would look. I don't know if Nick Bosa played against the Falcons. I think that he might have been out, but regardless, I mean, the cornerbacks there are all on IR, it feels like. So, yeah, I got the Chiefs.
I do have the Chiefs as well. The Niners, I thought they could be really good, but every week they're just up and down. I could see the Niners winning this game, but
I can't.
But
I think Juju's finally going to have a 100-yard game.
He had a 100-yard game last week.
Oh, seriously?
Yes, he did.
Wow, look at Juju.
So, I do feel like the Niners could come back on track in this game. So, if it does happen, good for them, but I think the Chiefs are just overpowered, and they're coached by a better coach than Andy Reid. He's been there, done that. So, give me the Chiefs over the Niners.
Seahawks, Chargers. I'm not even gonna waste time with this. The Chargers. I think the Chargers are finally getting back on they're gonna
They're 4-2. They barely beat the Broncos in that Monday night slop fest.
Keenan Allen should be back.
And
that makes a lot of a difference.
Now I'm very questionable on this pick right now.
Allen returned. Yep.
Allen is back.
Wait.
Isn't what Chargers.
Wait a minute.
I don't know.
I saw Fantasy Football News and notes Allen return. Keenan Allen injury update is not what the Chargers want to hear. Let's see.
We don't know.
He said that he would like to try to not play this week and then have to bye next week to try to fully heal. So let's say that they probably won't make him play then.
I'm going to do another upset. I got the Seahawks beating the Chargers. The way Geno Smith has been playing, the way Kenneth Walker has been playing, I've been liking their offense. They've been underdogs, and they're hanging in there. I really feel like the Seahawks can beat this team just because Brandon Staley is not a good head coach. And you barely beat the Broncos last week. And it was all because of Dustin Hopkins playing on a hurt hamstring. Okay? I don't trust this Chargers team. I had them finishing, third in the division? It's still possible. Still very possible. I don't like what I've been seeing, but you never know, they could win this game. But I'm going to go with another upset, Seahawks over Chargers. Geno Smith is him.
Sunday Night Football. Steelers heading to Miami. Tua is back. It's going to be a blowout.
When you say blowout, Dolphins?
Dolphins win, blowout.
Okay.
I mean, the Steelers, their defense is good, but not good enough to stop Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. Especially without TJ Watt to at least help that secondary
I don't think it'll be a blowout, but I do have the Dolphins winning this game.
Tua is him.
Tua is back. You got Tyreek Hill. Mike Gesicki went off last week. You got Jalen Waddle. They have a really great explosive offense. I don't think you'll be able to stop all those receivers. I don't think it'll be a blowout because the Steelers keeps games close. Other than what game was that they got blown out? The Bills game. But the Bills are really, really good. So I do have the Dolphins, though, winning.
And last but not least, Monday Night Football. The Chicago Bears head into New England, take on the Patriots.
That's an easy pick. I got the Patriots.
Yeah, I had the Patriots too, no matter who plays at quarterback for them. But this is actually a game that if there's not any other like Philly sports on, like 76 or like that kind of thing, I actually wouldn't mind watching this game because it's young quarterbacks and you can see kind of their development. And I feel like it's always interesting to watch young quarterbacks develop.
I couldn't care less about this game.
I would watch it.
You can watch it. I'm not going to watch it. I do have the Patriots beating the Bears. I don't trust in Justin Fields and that offense. He just needs a lot of help. And I'm not a big fan of their head coach and Matt Eberflus. I think that's how you say his name. Eberflus. Whatever. But Bill Belichick, he's really good against like those type of quarterbacks, like mobile quarterbacks. And possibly Mac Jones might be back in this game, so we'll see.
They say he's expected, so.
He's expected, so with him being back in the lineup, I think they'll definitely win. And I do think the Patriots have the better roster and the better coach, so they're definitely going to win this game. So that's it. We're going to end it off here. If you guys want to see more prediction videos, once again, leave a like on this video. Subscribe to Channel New. Make sure you follow our social media accounts as well. We got Instagram, we got TikTok, we got Twitter. We got it all. We do have a link tree in our bio. So go check it out. And we'll catch you guys later. Peace.
Peace.